How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. Some outdoor jams, my favorite kind of jams, as opposed to beer jams. And on today's Massive Beer Review, we're going to do a little Pilsner from Two Brothers Brewing. It is their 20-plus Pilsner lager. Two Brothers. I have not reviewed anything from these guys in a very long time. The last thing I reviewed from these guys, I think I did a collab with Half Acre. Because they're based out of Chicago area, I should say. But the one I did from them was actually a really old aged barley wine. I forget what it was. Actually, it wasn't even a barley wine. It was like a wheat wine blend. And it was aged, and it was absolutely fantastic. That was probably about 2 or 3 years ago, so it's been forever. We don't get them in my area, but they actually reached out and I said, hey, man, we'll send you some beers. And I was like, fuck yeah, motherfucker. Here we go. What does it say? Two Brothers Artisan Brewing 20-plus Pilsner Lager. Just getting started. It says up top here 4.8% alcohol by volume. This is canned or has Best By date on it. Yeah. And it says our unique take on a classic beer style. 20-plus Pilsners brewed with Zaz and Hallertau. Hops for a noticeable bitterness. This crisp, clean lager is balanced with a malt profile that showcases rare heirloom barley variety. Herbal and floral flavors create a refreshing character, while the spicy black pepper hop note gives just the right amount of bite. Okay. An independent craft brewed Pilsner, 20 years in the making, 20-plus brews. It's worth the wait. It was. All right. It's got little spirals. I love me some spirals, and, it's not too bad. There you go. Let's give it a whirl, see what she's got. Outdoorsy stuff. This is the first outdoors one I've done out here in the view in a while, as opposed actually, that's not true. I did one not too long ago when I came back from my trip. Quick couple, but it's been a bit. Just kind of like been crazy. I haven't been able to get outside, whether it be weather or whatever, so I'm kind of pumped about it. What do you have there? I mean, talk about classic Pilsner. Rich, like, semi-creamy head on it. Probably white as white could be. It's kind of lighting here isn't the best. Sun's going down. Adds a little bit of effect though. A white as white could be had pretty uniform bubbles from microscopic to medium, and she is microfying glass clear. Look at that. I mean, you can't get any clearer than that. So yeah, she looks the part of a Pilsner, old school style. Let's see if we get a nose on her. You're just getting that sweet Pilsner malt. A little bit of soft lagering yeast-wise, nothing too crazy. Not getting a big bittering or a big peppery note from that hop, at least on the nose. It's more, I'm getting more of a fruit kind of melon, cantaloupe-y vibe from the hop, if anything else. So she smells sweet, not overtly bittering. Nice kind of soft lagering to it. Let's dive in, see what she's got. Cheers. Well, those hops definitely come through in a taste. You definitely get that nice bittering herbal vibe you get from those old school kind of German Zazi and Hallertau hop vibes. You do get a little bit of that soft pepper. You want to go black peppercorn, whatever, sure. It's a little soft pepperiness. The sweetness is probably a little bit lower than you expect based off of the nose, but I think you get a little balancing on that hop, so it kind of brings it down a little bit. Super chuggable, super drinkable. Tasty as fuck. Sub 5% alcohol by volume. It's a pretty damn well-made Pilsner, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, Pilsners and lagers and Kolsches, those are the beer du jour, or there are the beers du jour that are coming out. A lot of brewers are pushing them for a couple of reasons. One, they're super chuggable and drinkable, and it is summertime too. Here your time spent making them can be a little bit quicker turnaround time than some of your other beers. Less ingredients, but you can still charge the same price point. So I understand why breweries are kind of leaning heavily on these kind of subtle beers, but they also have a bit of delicacy to them. They're not as in your face, not as 2x4 to the face as a lot of other beers. So they tend to be something that is a bit more palatable, a bit more drinkable. And there has to be something said a lot for a beer you can sit down and drink 4 or 5 or 6 or 10 with a bunch of friends over a night and really enjoy yourself. Your big double IPAs don't lean that way, so this would be something perfect. Sit down, whether it be a barbecue outdoors, something like that, or just a night on the town. If you want to be hanging out with a bunch of friends, going at it, telling stories, yakking it up. Foot the bill, baby. Is it one of the best Pilsners I've had as of late? Sure. Worthy of being in the conversation. It doesn't get too Americanized. It's very kind of traditional, albeit, that little bit of extra fruitiness in the nose is not something you typically get, but pretty close to a textbook Pilsner. Value availability, I have no idea. They probably sent me notes on them, but I tossed those or I put them on the side because I want any influence when I do the beer reviews. Availability, again, no idea. I assume they're widely available in Illinois. And let's see, other than that, if you like what we like this, if you like Pilsners, if you like chugger beers, if you like drinking beers, if you like session beers, because that's what you have here, quintessential sessionness with a nice kind of robust flavor from all the bits and pieces and the hops and the malt and the actual yeast, but at the same time not hefty enough to where it's going to wear on your palate and not be something you drink a bunch of. That's a good thing. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing the podcasting stuff. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice Pilsner right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.